Finally, the press conference for the epic showdown between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul unfolded in dramatic fashion. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul were face to face. Tyson's deep voice rumbled through the room as he issued a chilling warning to his opponent, setting the stage for what promised to be a battle for the ages. However, amidst the heated exchanges and bold proclamations, a bombshell revelation emerged. Tyson disclosed that during a recent sparring session, he had delivered a devastating blow to Paul, resulting in a serious injury. The news is casting a shadow of uncertainty over the highly anticipated matchup. In light of Paul's condition, the organizers swiftly announced the decision to postpone the fight, sending shockwaves through the audience and leaving fans clamoring for answers. Would Jake Paul recover in time to face off against the formidable Mike Tyson? And what implications would this delay have on the outcome of this eagerly awaited clash of generations in the ring?
Hey, Mike.
The highly anticipated press conference for the Mike Tyson vs. Jake Paul fight was a chaotic spectacle that left fans on the edge of their seats. Held in a packed arena, the atmosphere was electric with excitement and tension as both fighters faced off for the first time publicly. Mike Tyson, looking imposing and focused, exuded an aura of seasoned experience. Jake Paul, known for his brash confidence and social media antics, stood opposite Tyson with a mix of excitement and nerves on his face. As the conference kicked off, sparks immediately flew. Tyson wasted no time in setting the tone, issuing a stern warning to Paul. "You better be ready, kid," Tyson growled into the microphone. "I'm not here to play games, this is war." Paul, never one to back down from a verbal spar, fired back with his trademark swagger. "You're a legend, Mike, but you're past your prime," Paul retorted, grinning. "I'm here to show the world that the new generation is taking over." Tyson responded, "You think you're tough, kid? You're just a social media clown stepping into my world. I'll show you what real boxing is about." "Not one to back down," Jake Paul shot back with a smirk. "You're living in the past, Mike. This ain't the 90s anymore. I'm the future and you're just a relic." The audience gasped as Tyson's expression turned steely. "I've been where you want to be, son," he retorted. "But you'll never reach my level. I'm going to make you regret ever stepping into that ring with me." Paul laughed mockingly. "Save your threats for someone who's scared, old man," he taunted. "I'm here to take your legacy and make it my own." The exchange escalated, with Tyson and Paul hurling insults and predictions at each other. However, the turning point came when Tyson was asked about his recent sparring sessions. The legendary boxer revealed that during a particularly intense session, Paul had sustained a serious injury. "I hit him hard," Tyson admitted, a hint of concern in his eyes. "He's hurt bad." The news sent shockwaves through the audience and ignited a flurry of speculation. Paul, visibly uncomfortable, attempted to downplay the severity of the injury, but Tyson's words hung heavy in the air. Amidst the chaos, the organizers of the fight announced that they were postponing the match due to Jake Paul's injury. The decision was met with disappointment. In the aftermath of the press conference, details emerged about the extent of Paul's injury. Reports indicated that he had sustained a fractured rib and a concussion during the sparring session with Tyson. This forced him to withdraw from training and cast doubt on his ability to recover in time for the scheduled fight date. Tyson, while disappointed by the postponement, remained focused on his training and recovery. "I want to face Jake at his best," Tyson commented in a subsequent interview. "I'll be ready whenever he is." For Jake Paul, the setback was a humbling experience. He took to social media to update fans on his condition and vowed to come back stronger. "This is just a bump in the road," Paul wrote in a post. "I'll be back and I'll prove everyone wrong." But is it just a bluff? Or are they being for real?
"I wish you had kids so I could stomp on their testicles."
Stomp on their testicles.
What?
Have a nice fight, Jake.
Off. Off.
Can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. I'll fuck you till you love me.
Jake, why do you have to talk like that?
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You don't like it? Turn off your station.
In the lead-up to their highly anticipated press conference, tensions between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson reached a fever pitch, fueled by a now infamous video where Jake was seen clowning Tyson. The incident ignited a war of words between the two fighters, setting the stage for a heated exchange during the press conference. The video in question had surfaced on social media just weeks before the press conference, showing Jake Paul in a playful yet provocative moment. In the clip, Jake, known for his bold antics and brash demeanor, was seen imitating Mike Tyson's iconic boxing style, complete with exaggerated movements and a comedic twist. Dressed in oversized gloves and a makeshift boxing robe, Jake paraded around, throwing wild punches and mimicking Tyson's trademark ferocity. His friends and followers laughed in the background as Jake hammed it up for the camera, clearly poking fun at the legendary fighter. The video quickly went viral, drawing mixed reactions from fans and critics alike. Some found Jake's antics amusing, appreciating the light-hearted humor. Others, however, viewed it as disrespectful and crossing a line, especially given Tyson's revered status in the boxing world. As news of the video spread, it inevitably caught the attention of Mike Tyson himself. The boxing icon, known for his no-nonsense approach both inside and outside the ring, was not amused. In a subsequent interview, Tyson addressed the incident with uncharacteristic restraint but palpable displeasure. "Look, I get it. People like to have fun," Tyson remarked. "But there's a line between having a laugh and disrespecting the sport. Boxing is serious business, and you have to show respect to those who paved the way." When asked about Jake Paul's antics during the press conference, Tyson's demeanor turned noticeably sharper. "You think it's a joke, kid?" Tyson challenged. "You want to play games? I'll show you what real boxing is about. You can't mock greatness and expect to get away with it." Meanwhile, Jake Paul, ever the provocateur, relished the attention and controversy. "Hey, it's all in good fun. Mike's a legend, but come on, lighten up. We're here to entertain, right?" But behind Jake's confident facade, there was an underlying tension. He knew he had struck a nerve with Tyson, and he was prepared to face the consequences. The prospect of standing toe-to-toe with a boxing legend both thrilled and unnerved him. Jake Paul, known for his bold demeanor and penchant for stirring up controversy, wasted no time in igniting sparks in the press conference too. With a cocky grin plastered on his face, he leaned into the microphone and addressed Tyson directly. "Hey Mike," Jake began, "I hope you've been practicing your dance moves. You know, that footwork you had back in the day." The comment was met with a mix of chuckles and murmurs from the audience, but Tyson's expression remained stoic, his gaze fixed on Jake. "Real funny, kid," Tyson retorted, "but let's see if you'll still be laughing when we step into the ring." "You're a legend, Mike, no doubt," Jake conceded, a smirk playing on his lips. "But legends get old, and I'm here to show the world what the new generation is all about." Tyson's response was immediate and cutting. "You think you know what it takes?" he shot back. "You haven't seen anything yet, kid." It was clear that this was more than just a publicity stunt. There was genuine animosity brewing between the two fighters. Jake, reveling in the spotlight and the opportunity to goad a boxing icon, continued to push Tyson's buttons. "Come on, Mike," Jake goaded. "You're not still stuck in the 90s, are you? Time to step aside and make way for the new king of the ring." Then, with a sudden shift in energy, Tyson leaned forward, his eyes blazing with intensity. "You'll regret those words, son," Tyson warned. "I'm not here to play games. I'm here to show you what real boxing looks like." Jake Paul had succeeded in getting under Tyson's skin, but whether that would work to his advantage or his detriment remained to be seen. But as the fight date draws nearer, speculation is mounting about Jake Paul's readiness to step into the ring against the legendary Mike Tyson. Reports from Paul's training camp provided insights into his physical condition and mental state leading up to the bout. In interviews with Paul's trainers and team members, optimism was tempered with caution. They acknowledged the significance of the upcoming fight and the challenges posed by Tyson's experience and skill. "Jake has been putting in the work day in and day out," remarked one of Paul's trainers. "He's made significant improvements in his boxing technique and conditioning. We believe he has what it takes to compete at this level." However, concerns lingered about Jake Paul's ability to withstand the pressure of facing a seasoned opponent like Tyson. The stakes were high, and Paul's camp understood the magnitude of the challenge ahead. "We're taking this fight very seriously," emphasized another member of Paul's team. "Jake is determined to prove himself in the ring, but we're also being realistic about the task at hand." As the final preparations were underway, questions swirled about whether Jake Paul would be fully prepared to step into the ring on fight night. The outcome remained uncertain, adding an element of suspense to the build-up to the highly anticipated showdown. On the other side of the spectrum, Mike Tyson's training camp exuded an air of renewed hunger and determination. The boxing legend, known for his ferocity and tenacity inside the ring, was on a mission to reclaim his status as one of the sport's greatest icons. Reports from Tyson's camp emphasized his relentless work ethic and unwavering focus leading up to the fight. Tyson's trainers and sparring partners spoke of his insatiable appetite for competition and his desire to prove himself once again. "Mike is more motivated than ever," revealed one of Tyson's closest confidants. "He's hungry to show the world what he's still capable of. This isn't just about a comeback, it's about legacy and redemption." Tyson's training regimen reflected his commitment to excellence. He pushed himself to the limit in every workout, channeling his raw power and instinctive boxing instincts to prepare for the battle ahead. "Mike is approaching this fight with a sense of purpose," explained one of Tyson's coaches. "He's embracing the challenge and embracing the opportunity to showcase his skills. You can see the fire in his eyes." As Tyson's camp intensified its preparations, there was a palpable sense of anticipation and excitement among his supporters. The prospect of witnessing Tyson back in the ring, hungry and determined, resonated deeply with fans of the sport. "Mike has unfinished business," echoed a longtime fan of Tyson. "He's not content with past glory. He wants to write a new chapter in his legacy, and we're all rooting for him." Overall, as fight night loomed closer, contrasting narratives emerged from the training camps of Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. While Paul's camp grappled with uncertainty about his readiness, Tyson's camp radiated a sense of purpose and determination. As the countdown to the epic showdown between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson continues, don't miss out on the action. Stay connected with us and show your support. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay informed and join the conversation.